Hey fellow Whovians, what's up? As you guys probably already know, I've been putting up a lot of videos lately about, I think I've titled at least 2 videos so far, Whovians versus Who Aren't. And on this video, I wanted to try to explain, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and why I'm pressing this issue as hard as I am. Okay. There are a certain number of fans out there, some people out there that are we're very strict on what we consider to be a true Doctor Who fan and who isn't. Okay, but this video that I'm shooting now, okay, is mainly directed at the new guys. The new guys. Okay, I know that you guys have had a lot of trouble, finding a home in the Doctor Who fan base. Okay, because it's been hard for you guys, to be welcomed with open arms, into an existing fan base. Okay. It's mainly because your reasons for calling yourself a Doctor Who fan are a complete departure from what classic fans consider to be criteria as for a Doctor Who fan. Okay, and for some of the people don't even consider fans of the new series to be Doctor Who fans. Okay, and I have to disagree with them on that. Okay, I know that. I watch the new series. Okay, I follow the original and the new series of Doctor Who. Okay, in my opinion, if you follow the original series, even if you haven't seen anything of the original series, but you do know it exists. Okay, then to me you're a Doctor Who fan, and you follow the new series, you're a Doctor Who fan. But there are still certain guidelines that you have to meet. That you have to follow to be considered a true Doctor Who fan. Okay, but listen, the reason that these people are so strict, okay, the reason that the classic Who fans are having such a problem with you guys calling yourselves Doctor Who fans, okay, is because that you new fans, you guys have to understand that the original series was here first. Okay, the old classic Doctor Who fans were here first. Okay, we were the ones that we claimed the turf. Okay, and we set the standard for what a Doctor Who fan is, what a Doctor Who fan is supposed to be. Okay, so you guys have to understand that what you guys have been seeing since 2005 is not what Doctor Who used to be. Okay, that is not the standard for Doctor Who. Okay, what you guys have been seeing since 2005 is the standard for a modern day science fiction television program. Okay, but it is not the standard for Doctor Who. All right, so the reason that new fans are so upset the reason classic fans are so upset with new fans is because that we feel a bit imposed by the new fans. Okay, because since 1963, okay, all the way up until 2005, okay, the Doctor Who fan base has always consisted of nothing more than purebred Doctor Who fans, sci-fi fans. Okay, that's in its simplest sense, that is what the Doctor Who fan base was made up of, was sci-fi fanatics. Okay, and that was the end of it. Okay, that was it. Okay, and that's been from 63 to 2005. Okay, when 2005 comes along and the new series of Doctor Who airs. Okay, and Russell T Davies thought it prudent to introduce all of these trendy elements into the television program, to make it popular, because he felt like the series required these elements to sell. Okay, and to me, like I think that if they included these elements in the first season, it probably would have gotten the series off on its feet sufficiently so that the next 3 following seasons wouldn't have needed these trendy elements in the fan base, and it would have been fine. Okay, but I've been going back through the episodes, the new episodes of Doctor Who, and I've noticed a pattern in the new series. And from Eccleston up to the 2nd season with Tennant, okay, the orchestral love story romantic element is becoming more and more a part of Doctor Who. It was almost non-existent in Eccleston's season. Okay, but since Tennant arrived, it was more and more and more. Doctor Who was becoming more of a soap opera. Than a teenage One Tree Hill. Basically, One Tree Hill in space is basically what it was becoming. Okay, and that's what's upsetting classic fans so much. Okay, it's because up until 2005, the fan base was diverse, but it consisted of pure sci-fi fanatics. Okay, there were no One Tree Hill fans in the fan base, and there were no Beverly Hills 90210 fans in the fan base, and there were no David Tennant lovers in the fan base. Okay, these people, the people that I'm referring to, okay, these are people who watched Doctor Who because David Tennant was hot, okay, and hate the series now because Matt Smith's taken over. These are people that, when explaining why they like Doctor Who, is because it was a love story. Okay, that's the only reason for them watching the series. Okay, you guys are imposing on the fan base. Okay, because you are a minority. Okay, walking into a room where the majority is a very large fan base that are sci-fi fanatics. Okay, and I mean it's basically what it is. It's basically a crossbreed. Okay, it's basically what it is of two different types of television. Okay, because you've got One Tree Hill fans that like that kind of stuff, Twilight fans and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and then you've got sci-fi fanatics. Okay, that are diehard Doctor Who fans. Okay, and ever since Russell T Davies introduced the love story stuff into the series, okay, there has been the two fan bases have merged. Okay, and but it's been more of One Tree Hill fans stepping over to the Doctor Who side of the fence than it has been Doctor Who fans stepping over to the One Tree Hill side of the fence. Okay, because One Tree Hill contains no science fiction, whereas the new Doctor Who contains at least some. Okay, so I mean, you guys have to understand that our reason for being a little weary of you guys calling yourselves Doctor Who fans, okay, is because in our opinion you don't meet. I mean, honestly, this person that I've been in an argument with does not even like science fiction, but they still consider themselves a Doctor Who fan. All right, and in my opinion, that is contradicting itself. You can't be a fan of Doctor Who and not like science fiction. Because that's what Doctor Who is science fiction. All right, so. I don't know if I probably haven't made much sense with this video, but I'm trying to get that. And I know this is the opinion for most classic Doctor Who fans. This is their thoughts. Is that us classic Who fans, we all know that from 1963 up until 2005, okay, the fan base has consisted of nothing but diehard sci-fi fanatics. Okay, and then after 2005 is when these mixed fans started entering hopping on the bandwagon, so to speak. Okay, and that's how the whole Doctor Who Civil War broke out. The Whovians versus the Who aren't. Okay, now see, if Russell T Davies if he had resurrected the series in its original format, like it originally was, okay. Granted, everybody's been telling me that the reason he did that was for the ratings, because so it would sell. Okay, and I understand that. I understand 100% that the reason that all this BS has been inserted into Doctor Who was so that it would sell, and so that it would appeal to people like One Tree Hill fans. So they would watch it.